Did you know that being human means you're meant to be full of wonder? Yes. Um, Wonder is absolutely something we're meant for as humans, especially with a maker of the universe, uh, full of awe and wonder. Um, I now I have been having a hard bit of a go here lately. I mean, you're gonna think that it is often, okay? But I think I maybe last talked to you, and we've been having a lot of upheaval. Craig and I have, and so we got out of our house, and because we sold it, and the house that we found that is so lovely wasn't ready, and it's been a long wait. God has been teaching us very much patience. So I've been having it's been a limbo, it's been a liminal space, if you've heard of that name. I might just talk more about that another day. Okay, look, let me just tell you this. See that? Okay, I'm coming. I'm going to talk about the wonder of a leaf. But I wanted you to know that you're not alone in not being filled with wonder and struggling, because I have had some hard weeks. Okay, okay. This is a wonderful home that we're staying in. It's our friend's guest house. So we are in limbo. We're on the threshold, which is liminal, the threshold of a new beginning, but we're still kind of stuck in our past also. So we're still living in Marshall, although we have begun our new life in Longview. And so it's been really hard. All our stuff is in storage. We left our home 4 weeks ago. We didn't know for sure. We thought, well, it could be 2 weeks. So we didn't want to get into an apartment situation or something. So anyway, and then I got on a migraine medicine because I've been struggling with lots of headaches. And it's a medication that has some side effects that I didn't know when I started it. But I started getting really angry, and it was hard. I thought, well, I'm just stressed out. It was during the move, and I was like, man, I got to get a grip. I bit Craig's head off one day, which really isn't how I do normally. When I struggle, I kind of turn it all inward. But I bit his head off, and we both kind of stared at each other like, what is happening? But anyway, but then as the weeks went by and we got into a settled feeling here, and it's such a lovely place that our friends have let us have and everything, I was still really angry. And so I looked it up, and sure enough, agitation, irritation, and discouragement are all symptoms of this thing. So it felt like I had PMS when I was in my 20s and 30s. So you young women, it's not a fair life. I thought I need to go before Congress and tell them something's got to be done. Women shouldn't have to have these PMS lenses on for 2 weeks out of their month. Okay, but that's not what this is about. But one thing that has saved me as I have been in this liminal space that is very unsettling, but I know can be a time if you remain open, or at least go in and out of openness. There's some things that God wants to do in the waiting. Anyway, so as I've tried to stay open, I've taken some little nature walks. Our friends live on a beautiful property, and so all that means is I never called it that until just now. I just go for walks. But when I see a leaf, I pick it up. When I see something that calls my name, I pick it up. So I want to tell you about this 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 tool. Sounds so boring, but that's what we'd use as a counselor probably. But this opportunity, this availability to you in your life is to stop and look at something long. Like look at it with time until you notice you're really noticing it. So I do this when I'm out in nature, and I've learned how much it calms me. It's amazing, and I can get into that place of wonder. So I got into that place of wonder just a few days ago, and I picked up this leaf. Now, it's fall, and I know we lived in Michigan, and the sugar maples on fire in the sunshine were just glorious. Talk about wonder. Okay, but here in Northeast Texas, we do get some color, but that's not really what I'm talking about right now. I'm talking about something a little more simple. Look, see this basic leaf? First of all, I mean, it's pretty dang big, but look at these beautiful colors. I think an artist could have made this. The browns and then the greens with a bit of like sunshine coming through it, with the yellow, the gold. And notice the blacks in there. I wish this light was better. Doggone. The black flecks give it texture. And so I picked it up because it was big and it caught my eye. And then I just started staring at it and was so amazed at all of those things. So also, I want to give you a sense of tactile, like texture. You can kind of hear it. Hear that? Now, can you see the texture? The front is kind of almost like a leather. The back is more like a suede. I mean, that's a kind of leather, but a soft suede. Can you feel it kind of with me? Look at the back. These veins just awed me. Look at them. They're so distinct and gorgeous. You can feel them. And they look just like our arteries, don't they? So if you can do this on a walk through your neighborhood, through a park, on a nature walk where you pick up something that makes you happy. I've started just collecting things as I go on walks and bring them home, and it's becoming a bit of a problem, but like what to do with them. But you can also, though, do this when you get out of your car on the way up the sidewalk into the bank, when you're kind of running errands and maybe you're forgetting to stop and realize that life is alive around you and in you. something happened. I'm glad it's still going. It blacked out for a minute. Anyway, life is, you are in the midst of living. You're alive, and there's beauty all around you. And so you can pick this up on the sidewalk, at the bank, and just take a moment, like 20 seconds is really life-changing, to stare into that leaf and see what beauty it has to give you. I'll just show you a couple others I got, okay? First, I have to show you this one. Okay, this is the one I was showing you. Look at this one. Look how much bigger. It's enormous. It's so big. It's so amazing. And then this one, can you see it's just different texture? This is a waxy. And look at that brown and look at that yellow green. And then this one, look how beautifully artistic. Let's see, I want to put it on this hand. Because look, it's like the shape of my hand. See the little bulbous part on this side, like my thumb? Look at those colors. You know, if you just stare at them and think, look at that. Just muse about the beautiful yellows, the purples. You know, what do you see? What do you see in that leaf? It's just amazing. And I think that it's a wonderful way to be with God. Like, you enjoy it together. He is so pleased with his creation. We know that. And he is pleased with me, with us. You know, we're special. And he actually wants to do things with us. He wants to delight in it with us. Look at this one. I just was amazed by the texture. It's kind of like, it's so much like paper. I just can't get over these things. So this one was like cayenne pepper. And lastly, these two. They were near each other, like brother and sister. One green, one brown. So I love you guys. Go out and find a leaf and see what might happen. And I would so love to hear about your experiences if you do it. Maybe you can upload a picture. I don't know. You know, I'm not techie, but please try. I would love to see or anything that you pick up outdoors, a rock or a piece of bark, and what details you found on it. All right, subscribe if you haven't already, and you can get notifications when I do a new one. I hope when we get settled, I'll be more consistent. I love to share and share lives with you guys. So talk to you soon. Bye.